was a magic night, and I finally had to bury her. She was a very wonderful woman. Save the best poems for the last, by the way, so don't get discouraged. A drawing of a band concert on a matchbox. Life on paper is much more pleasurable. There are bombs, or there are no bombs, or flies, or landlords, or starving cats. And I am in the kitchen, staring down at the blue lake of the concert master, and also the trees, rowboats, boy with American flag, lady in yellow with fan, Civil War veteran, girl with balloon, spotted dog, sailboat, the peace of an ancient day with the sun dreaming old battles, John L. Sullivan emptying the pint in his dressing room and getting ready to whip the world like a bad child. Far from our modern life where a doctor sticks something in your side saying, "Is something making you nervous? Something is killing you." I open the matchbox, take out a beautiful wooden match, and light a cigar. I look out the window. It is raining. There will be nothing in the park today except bums and madmen. I blow the smoke against the wet glass and wonder what I'm doing inside here, dry and dying. And I hear the rain as the toilet flushes through the wall, a living neighbor, and the flowers open their arms for love. I sit down next to the lady in yellow with the fan, and she smiles at me. And we talk, only I can't hear for all the music. Your name, I keep asking. But she only smiles at me, and the dog is howling. That's howling, as dogs do. But yellow is my favorite color. Van Gogh liked it too, yellow. And I do not blow smoke in her face. And I am there. I'm actually down there in the matchbox. And I am here too. She smiles, and I lay her right on the stove, and it is hot, hot. The American flag waves in battle. Play your music, concert master, in your red coat with your hot July buttocks. The balloon pops. And I walk across the kitchen on a rainy day in February to check on eggs and bread and wine and sanity, to check on glue, to paste nice pictures on these walls. That's one of my more serious poems when I get away from the sex thing, which sometimes I manage to do now and then. This one is called Caca and Other Immolations. The wonder is, sure, kid, you want more apple juice? How can you drink that goddamn stuff? I hate it. What? No, I'm not Dr. Vogel. I'm the daddy, your old man. Where's Mama? She's out joining an artist colony. Oh, that's a place where people go who aren't artists. Yes? That's the way it works almost everywhere. Sometimes you can go into a hospital and be 40 floors high. There won't be a doctor in there, and hard to find a nurse either. What's a hospital? A hospital is just a bunch of disconnected buttons, dying people, and very sophisticated and comfortable orderlies. But the whole world is like this. Nobody knows what they're supposed to know. Poets can't write poetry. Mechanics can't fix your car. Fighters can't fight. Lovers can't love. Preachers can't preach. It's even like that with armies. Whole armies led without generals. Whole nations led without leaders. Why, the whole thing is like trying to copulate with a wooden dick. Oh, pardon me. How old are you? 3? 3? Ah, 3 fingers. That's nice. You learn fast, my little ducky. What? More apple juice? Okay. You want to play train? You want to take me for a ride? Okay, Tucson. We'll go to Tucson. What the hell? Damn it, I don't know if we're there yet. You're driving. What? We're on the way back already. You want more candy? Shit, you've been eating candy for hours. Listen, I don't know when your mother will be back. Huh? Well, after signing up for the artist colony, she's going to a poetry reading. What's a poetry reading? A poetry reading is where people gather and read their poetry to each other, the ones who mostly can't write poetry. What's poetry? Nobody knows. It changes. It works by itself like a snail crawling up the side of a house. Oh, that's a big squashy thing that goes all gooey and slimy when you step on it. Am I a snail? I guess so, kid. What? You want a caca? Okay, go ahead. Can you get your own pants down? I don't see you very often. Oh, you want the light on? You want me to stay or go away? Stay? Oh, fine then. Now, caca, little one. That's it, caca. So you can grow up to be a big woman and do what big women do. Caca. That's it, sweet. Ain't it funny? Mama caca, too. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's all right. Now wipe your ass. No, better than that. There, that's better. You say, I'm caca. Hey, that's good. I like that. Very funny. Now, let's get some more beer and apple juice. My daughter wrote that. Her name is Marina Louise Bukowski. She's now 5.5 years old. When she wrote that, I think she was about 3 or something like that. How can we be definite? Usually after I read this next poem, which is my 4th reading, I'm pretty raw. 3 or 4 people walk out because, I don't know, maybe they think I'm a traitor or something, but forget it, I'm going to read it. I wanted to overthrow the government, but all I brought down was somebody's wife. 30 dogs, 20 men on 20 horses, and 1 fox. And look here, they write, you're a dupe for the state, the church. You are in the ego dream. Read your history. Study the monetary system. Note that the racial war is 23,000 years old. Well, I remember 30 years ago, sitting with an old Jewish tailor, his nose in the lamplight like a cannon sighted on the enemy. And there was an Italian pharmacist who lived in an expensive apartment in the best part of town. We plotted to overthrow a tottering dynasty. The tailor sewing buttons upon a vest, the Italian poking a cigar in my eye, lighting me up, a tottering dynasty myself. All as drunk as possible, well-read, starving, depressed. But actually, a good young piece of ass would have solved all my rancor. But I didn't know this. I listened to my Italian and my Jew, and I went out down dark alleys smoking borrowed cigarettes and watching the backs of houses come down in flames. But somewhere we missed. We were not men enough, large or small enough. Or we only wanted to talk, or we were bored. So the anarchy fell through, and the Jew died, and the Italian grew angry because I stayed with his wife when he went down to the pharmacy. He did not care to have his personal government overthrown. And she overthrew easy. And I had some guilt. The children were asleep in the other bedroom. But later, I won $200 in a crap game, and I took a bus to New Orleans. And I stood on the corner listening to the music coming from the bars. And then I went inside to the bars, and I sat there thinking about the dead Jew, how all he did was sew on buttons and talk, and how he gave way, although he was stronger than any of us. He gave way because his bladder would not go on. And maybe that saved Wall Street and Manhattan and the church and Central Park West and Rome and the left bank. But the pharmacist's wife, she was nice. She was tired of bombs under the pillow and hissing the Pope. She had a very nice figure, very good legs. But I guess she felt his eye, that the weakness was not government, but man, one at a time. That men were never as strong as their ideas, and that ideas were governments turned into men. And so it began on a couch with a spilled martini, and it ended in the bedroom. Desire, revolution, nonsense ended, and the shades rattled in the wind, rattled like sabers, cracked like cannon, and 30 dogs, 20 men on 20 horses, chased one fox across the field under the sun, and I got out of bed and yawned and scratched my belly and knew that soon, very soon, I would have to get very drunk again, which I've been doing right along.